In this episode, I do a skid landing.
Hello, my booties. So here we are. Good news first. I had a baby son last week, Monday. What's today? Yeah, he's a week and 1 day old. So it's been kind of hectic. A lot of panting and all that sort of crap coming out of my missus' mouth. And we've been at the hospital every other day, which has been a sheer joy. It's been great to sit there waiting for the NHS to discharge you and all that sort of crap. So today she said, you could go flying this afternoon because I've got some help coming this afternoon. The forecast was spotting rain a bit. So here I am down the field and I just set up my new paramotor. And sure enough, it started raining. So here I am sitting in the drizzle. I've been sitting here now, nearly 30 minutes. And it's just spotting with rain. It's just such a shame. I'm so keen to get on and go up. But, you know, like I say, when you've got a kid and you've got to be back for 6 for bath time to help her because she's all on her own, bless her, it's a little bit frustrating. So this would have been flight 73. Oh, it's such a shame because all I think about is flying, really. And, yeah, time. Where is it? Yeah, rain. I have flown in rain. I think it's been spitting with rain twice. My instructor said it's fairly okay. It's just that you've got to realise the stall speed goes down. Obviously, you're not going to fly in torrential rain or anything mad like that. I'm sure Del Sanchez has in some video somewhere, proving everybody wrong as usual. But yeah, that's where I am. Slightly damp. So I sat in the car a good half hour and the rain turned into very, very, very light drizzle. Almost stopped raining and I set the wing out and as soon as I set it out it was just like this massive amplifier. I could just hear drop, drop, drop. So I kind of cleared the wing up and sat around for a little while and I thought, oh God, I've got to go for it. There'd be no other chance. So wing out, put Ermintrude on my back and we attempted a forward launch. Absolutely zero wind. Nothing to help me here. Long time ago since I did a zero wind inflation. And just didn't give it enough oomph. It went off to one side. I just didn't feel it. And so I set it up again. And I thought this time give it more oomph. And it's a case of, quite a fast-paced walk, not a run. Keep it under control. So up it comes. This time there's a lot better inflation. We managed to keep the momentum going, steering it, coming underneath the wing, persisting with the kind of, leaning back, letting the thrust push us, and eventually getting into the air. Like I say, a long time ago since I've done virtual zero. If you remember in one of my previous videos on my Nirvana, I smashed a prop trying to do this sort of takeoff. Just couldn't do it. This new paramotor seems, with the mid-hang points, it just seems to have changed the whole feel, for me, of every takeoff. So I got up to about 300 feet in the rain. It's kind of hitting me on my glasses a little bit, and I thought, okay, let's snake around and lose some altitude. And then we'll come in and do a foot drag and give Wilson a damn good kicking. Now Wilson is the ball I use. As Clive suggested, that should be his name. So here we go, we're coming in. And just at the last minute I thought, you know what, this foot drag's going so well, maybe I should try and pick him up. But unfortunately that didn't quite happen, but both feet hit him. So that's one step forward. I think we can see him moving there. Swung round, and as I was going round I thought, well, maybe I should call it a day because it seems as if it was drizzling a little bit heavier than it was. So I came in again on the same approach, but kind of the last minute I realised that the wind was actually blowing at about 45 degrees to the right of me, so I decided to snake round and then back into wind at the last minute because I've cut the engine by now and try and spot land on Wilson, and we just missed Wilson. Oh, and skid on the wet grass across the floor. It was just like being a kid again in the gym at school, being able to run down the gym skid down it on your knees.
In conclusion, what did we learn?
Well, that's the best drug in the world. I only flew for 4 minutes in the rain. Well, it was drizzle, really. And then I came down. I don't know really why I stopped. I just thought, let's do a spot landing. But since there's no wind, the wing will now be wet, and it's still drizzling, look, a little bit on and off. I thought maybe best to err on the side of caution and call it a day. But God, was it such a great drug. Jesus. I've taken a few things in my time, but this really is... yeah, I was going to say a cheap drug, but it isn't, is it? God knows how much it's costing an hour.